Yo, what's good, everybody?
Yo.
I'm Jay Carrington, aka JC. Welcome to another episode of the OVT Network. Today I got with me my man's Rich Bazaar.
Yes, sir. What's up, bro?
What's going on? First of all, tell the people who you are, what you do, where you from.
All right, so like my man said, I go by Rich Bazaar. Just one of the dopest all-around creatives you'll probably find out there in this century going today. So from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised, Red Hook Projects, moved to Atlanta like right after high school. Finally learned the ins and outs. I'm at where I'm at right now.
Yeah. Tell us about your business.
So the business, man, is right.
These is on him. These is on him.
This is like I said, this is like 1/4 of the business, which is the visual art aspect. But the business pretty much is Bazaar's dope. Yeah, I freelance out of my own company for different companies, giving graphic design work for different film projects, doing set design and things.
Tell us about your journey into painting, because I know you done did a lot.
The journey was pretty much, I've drawn all my life. I've been doing art since I was a kid. Drawing like cartoons, and I had a black book. I used to do graffiti. Graffiti was like one of my first real loves, because like in New York, graffiti was everywhere. It was all over the buildings, all that. So my mom, my family, they pushed me more in that direction. When I was going into high school, I auditioned to get in a performance art school, which is called Graphic Arts in Manhattan. Like school made it so structured that I kind of fell out of love with it when I got out of school, and I jumped into doing music. I just felt like I could kind of just be me and just do it out and just do me within that art. There was no like structure behind it. As I really climbed and really started to learn the business, it was structured. The music just didn't seem free anymore. It seemed like they said, oh, you need club record, or oh, you need a radio record. You know,
there's no artistry.
Right, it's like what you gotta do. And I didn't feel like playing that game no more, so painting and doing all of these other different avenues, it allowed me to channel my creativity still, but a lot more freely.
Like, explain to us exactly what graffiti is, like as an art form.
They like to call graffiti street art.
So that's the PC term for street art.
Yeah, street art. Right. Yeah, I just try to find a way to immerse that into a contemporary form, you know, in the best way that I could. And like you'll see me blend like some realism with a little graffiti and then some like abstract. And I just try to put a little bit of everything into my art.
Going more into that, so like what's the process? Like, so I'm looking here, if y'all can see, you know, we got a Sphinx next to the 7 train. So what I'm trying
I mean, I normally start off with the graffiti. Like I get my canvas, try to find me some good tunes to put on, or even like a dope movie or something like that I can zone out to. I paint the canvas first, like whatever kind of background I'm feeling. Like I try to do some abstract stuff or whatever with the paint. Once I got that, it's different layers. I'm just having fun on the canvas at that point. I don't really sometimes I don't know where I'm gonna go. And then I'll go ahead and take find the subject that might mean something to me or that I want to express, and I'll paint that on top.
How long does it take you to finish a piece?
Stuff like these, I can normally do like within a month's time. I could probably even knock these out in like 2 weeks if I had the free time.
Who are some of your artistic influences?
And it really started out like Chris Brown was one of like my big like artistic influences. I was doing music at the time, wasn't really doing my art. He was doing music, and then he also started showing his like artistic skills.
Right.
I thought it was dope that somebody on his level could like get people to understand that art was so cool. Like I feel like he made it, like especially like graffiti, spray painting and stuff like that. King Saladin he's an artist that I really like a lot. Greg Mike, he's out of Atlanta. Chavo, I hope I said his name right. The work that comes from that way is like amazing. Here in Atlanta, there's an artist named Hobo that I think is like really dope. All of the artists, you know, that I run around with and do shows with, like I'm influenced by all of them. They keep me wanting, they always tell me like they proud of me. They be like, yo, you the GOAT, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that, you know, that always influences me and keeps me going as well. So,
what would you say is your style of art?
Just bold, edgy, limitless. I don't stay within any guidelines. I don't really pay attention to what the art world wants. I just do what I feel, and I allow it to connect to the people who it's supposed to connect to. And I've been fortunate enough to, you know, to find that for people that really like see my stuff and be like, yo, they embrace it. Green is like my signature stamp.
Yeah, it means everything is green.
Yeah, that color mean a lot to me, man. So,
is that your favorite color?
Favorite color, a lot of things that I use is green. Right, a lot of things that we love is green.
Right.
Every artist tries to have like that signature thing that people could like say, oh, that was blah blah blah's work. So yeah, that's mine.